Nothing reminds you that it's the 9 days more than after a round of golf in the 98-degree Lakewood heat, having to put your sweaty socks back on before you run to Marv. Nothing else reminds you that it's the 9 days and the pain, the suffering that we now endure because of previous decisions like my job as being a Rebbe in the morning for 36 Lakewood boys. Say it facetiously, but we're not in a very facetious time. We're in a very somber time. We're at a time of the year that is a coming together, a closeness with God that will be climaxing this Sunday, Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, with the saddest day of the entire year. We are going to mourn, to weep, and to cry. And there's lots to cry about. I'd like today to whet our palate, to understand just a little bit about why we are crying, to earn a perspective, to make the days meaningful, make them real for us. And for us to begin our talk, we don't need to imagine why we are crying. We don't need to make it up. The sages, when they were perplexed, when the prophets were perplexed about why the land was lost, why Zion fell, why the Beis HaMikdash was burned, and the children were exiled from the land, nobody could answer it, the Gemara in Nedarim says, until they proposed the question. They posed the question to the great Almighty, and they said, Alma, Ovda, Haaretz. Why is it that the land was lost? And Hashem answers, Miho ish hachacham v'yoven azos dovar ze nishal hachacham v'lanaviyim v'lo pirshu asher pirshu HaKadosh Baruch Hu ba'atzmo. Hashem himself answers, T'chsiv v'yomer Hashem al ozvam es toirasi. They forsook my Torah. They ozvam. They forsook. They turned their backs on. They walked away. And they did not hear my voice or nor follow my laws. The Gemara explains, what does God mean? Not following my voice nor following my rules. It means, in a very interesting turn of events, she'ein mevarchen ba'Torah tchila. They did not make a blessing on the Torah before its study. And over the coming days, we will elaborate upon what these words mean and how the Rambam understands it. But the most basic approach is that there's certain haphazard, lackadaisical undercrediting our perspective on Torah, not making it as significant in our lives as it should be, getting too caught up with our own creature comforts and physical pleasures. During the 9 days that we remember our poor decisions, a mole back then that led to the destruction. If you don't need my temple or come to visit me, then hey, I'll burn it down. And it's therefore the time that we remember to bless the Torah first, meaning to make it the most important things in our life. That we wake up and we ask our children, before anything else, how was your day? The basics we then say, and how was your learning? When mothers send off their husbands to learn, now and go enjoy learning, and I hope it goes well, and I hope you come back enthusiastic. And fathers, it's their job to be energized from their Gemara study, and to make it exciting, and to be first thing that they bless in the morning, the very first thing that they care about, and it should be the very focal point of our lives. It's what we are, it's what we do. That's the mourning that we have these days of what our poor decisions in the past. And the immediate response is to wake up in the morning and to bless Hashem's Torah, to say it with kavana, and to continue to live your day making Torah the most significant thing in your life. And maybe if Hashem sees that we followed his ways, we heeded his call, and we blessed, we made a blessing on the Torah first, maybe then Hashem will see our tshuva and rebuild the Beis HaMikdash. B'mher b'yameinu.